What's up, this is Jake with Hike 734, hiking to Beula Lake in the Bechler area of Yellowstone National Park, which is in the southwestern side. And this trail comes off the Grassy Lake Road, works its way up onto kind of a knoll, I guess, traverses across, and then drops down to Beula Lake. And the trail starts off of the Grassy Lake Road, and it's unsigned at the trailhead, but as soon as you take just a few steps, you'll see the sign, know that you're in the right place, and then you work your way up. For the next half mile, you go about 400 feet vertical, so it's definitely varying degrees of steep and steeper probably, and then you get some little views of the Grassy Lake Reservoir, and finally you drop into the woods, and then the ascension slows down, and then after that, it's just kind of traversing across the typical lodgepole forest of Yellowstone. So you gradually go up and down and up and down and up and down, but usually not very steep, just kind of gradually. And the forest kind of goes back and forth between being, burned probably in '88 is what I'm guessing, and then some older stands of trees. I'm here in the fall, so I'm getting some nice fall colors to spice it up. At one point, you look out and you can see kind of more into the distance, just barely. But once again, it's more of those kind of rolling ridges with some, with just more covered in trees. So anyways, the hike to the lake is not super interesting, but it's not bad either. But anyways, once you get to the edge of the knoll where you'll drop down about 100 feet, you get to see the lake, which is awesome. And then in the distance, you can see the lookout, and it's Mount Sheridan. And then, dropping down into the lake, it's a pretty lake. I really liked it. A peaceful lake. You probably won't see a whole lot of people here, as it tends to be a lot, or just more remote overall. This area is not as many people travel. But anyways, yeah, overall, it's pretty. Did see some waterfowl when I was down on the lake, and so that was really nice. And didn't see any moose, even though it definitely looks like I could see some moose, so who knows what you might end up seeing. But yeah, overall, it's a nice hike, and it's not stupendous, but it is definitely nice. The lake is really pretty, and yeah, so this is just a short little 2.5 miles into a nice lake, and then 2.5 miles back out. So anyways, this is Jake with Hike 734, hiking to Beula Lake in the Bechler area of Yellowstone National Park. Just a quick note, if you are hiking on trails that use the Grassy Lake Road, such as Beula Lake or Cascade Creek or the Grassy Lake trailhead, just know that it is a dirt road and it can be pretty rough. So, might not be right for your Class A or your sports car, but yeah, just a little heads up that it can be pretty, a little bit ruddy, definitely washboardy at times, lots of potholes, that kind of stuff. So anyways, just a little FYI if you're going to be using the Grassy Lake Road. If you like this video, subscribe on YouTube and head over to hike734.com for more goodness.